In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on November 6, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Wizards versus Philadelphia 76ers. The Eastern Conference is gearing up for another thrilling matchup on Monday night as the Washington Wizards hit the road to face the Philadelphia 76ers. Washington is coming off a road defeat against the Miami Heat, losing 121-114, though they managed to cover the spread as 8.5-point favorites. On the other side, the 76ers secured a hard-fought victory over the Phoenix Suns, winning 112-100 as 5.5-point favorites. These two teams split their season series last year, with each squad winning 2 games. The Washington Wizards have had a challenging start to the season, losing 4 of their first 5 games. They're eager to snap a 3-game losing streak after falling to the Heat 121-114 on the road. Kyle Kuzma led the team with 22 points. Jordan Poole contributed 19 points, along with 6 assists and 4 steals, while Denny Avdija chipped in 14 points on efficient 6 of 8 shooting. As a team, the Wizards shot an impressive 56% from the field and 13 of 28 from beyond the arc, allowing them to keep pace with the Heat. However, a third-quarter lapse, where they gave up 41 points, left them trailing by as much as 25 points. In contrast, the Philadelphia 76ers are looking to build on their current 4-game winning streak after a convincing 112-100 home victory over the Suns. Joel Embiid led the way with 26 points and 11 rebounds. Kelly Oubre Jr. added 25 points. Tyrese Maxey recorded 22 points and 10 assists, while Tobias Harris contributed 18 points and 10 rebounds. As a team, the 76ers shot 47% from the field and connected on 11 of 33-point attempts. They managed to limit the Suns to just 21 points in the second quarter and pulled away with a strong fourth-quarter performance, despite committing 17 turnovers. The Wizards will closely monitor the status of Daniel Gafford, Denny Avdija, and Corey Kispert, all of whom are questionable. In contrast, the 76ers entered this game with a full roster. The 76ers have remained undefeated against the spread, but the NBA is known for its unpredictability, and upsets occur regularly. This could be the first time they fail to cover the spread. The 76ers have undergone significant roster changes early in the season as they adjust to new player roles and rotations. Coach Nurse will likely use games against teams like Washington to experiment with lineups, which could lead to them facing tougher competition. The Wizards have covered in 3 of their last 4 games and have the offensive firepower to stay competitive. Players like Kuzma and Poole can get hot and fill the stat sheet, while Kispert, if available, can stretch the floor. The Wizards' fast-paced style should work to their advantage, as they have the second fastest average offensive possession length at 13.6 seconds, aiming to disrupt the 76ers' slower pace. Backing the Washington Wizards isn't the most enticing choice given their defensive struggles, but the Philadelphia 76ers, despite their 4-game winning streak, may find it challenging to cover the spread. This could be a trap game for the 76ers, coming off a significant victory against the Suns and with the Celtics looming in their next matchup. While the point spread is substantial, it's worth considering the Wizards, who could potentially make this contest closer than expected. So the Washington Wizards to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams are well rested, and Washington will likely aim to push the tempo to disrupt Philadelphia's preferred style of play. The 76ers prefer a slower pace and feeding the ball to Embiid in the post, while Washington will look to create chaos with their fast-paced game. The Wizards' defensive possessions are the quickest in the league, averaging just 13.5 seconds, while their defensive efficiency is low, ranked 28th in the league, allowing 114.5 points per 100 possessions. This style can lead to faster play and may disrupt the 76ers' rhythm. Joel Embiid and the 76ers have been on a 4-game winning streak, with their latest win coming against the Phoenix Suns. Though Embiid struggled with his field goal shooting, the Wizards have the second worst defensive rating in the league and feature a young lineup, which could result in a higher scoring game. Washington is known for quick scoring, and unless they have an off night in terms of shooting, Both teams should generate enough points to push this game over the projected total. Expect an exciting and high-scoring matchup. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks versus Brooklyn Nets. Both the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets are determined to make a deeper run in the playoffs this season after early exits last year. But before they can focus on the postseason, they must navigate through the regular season, and their paths converge for the first time on Monday. The Milwaukee Bucks have secured 3 wins in their first 5 games and are eager to build some momentum following their close 110-105 victory over the New York Knicks on Friday. Damian Lillard led the charge with 30 points, complemented by Giannis Antetokounmpo's 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. E. Crowder added 14 points on efficient 5 of 8 shooting coming off the bench. As a team, the Bucks shot 42% from the field and a scorching 20 of 39 from beyond the 3-point line. Their explosive 35-point second quarter allowed them to establish a 14-point lead, which proved sufficient to hold off the Knicks in a closely contested finish. On the other hand, the Brooklyn Nets were riding a 3-game winning streak before the Boston Celtics halted their momentum with a 121-114 loss on Saturday. Cam Thomas led the Nets with 27 points on 1 of 2-4 shooting, while Mikal Bridges and Spencer Dinwiddie each contributed 19 points, and Dorian Finney-Smith added 14 points. As a team, the Nets shot 43% from the field and connected on 17 of 52 attempts from beyond the 3-point arc. Despite their efforts to trim a 14-point deficit to just 3 points, they faded away in the fourth quarter, dropping to 0-2 at home this season. The Bucks enter the game without any players listed on their injury report, while the Nets are still missing Nick Claxton and Cameron Johnson. In the past 9 games played in Brooklyn, the Nets have won 5 of them and managed to cover the spread in 2 of their 4 losses. Brooklyn appears to hold the advantage in both offense and defense. The Nets are coming off a challenging loss to the Celtics, ending their 3-game winning streak, so they are motivated to perform well at home. Given that the Nets have yet to secure a home win this season, this game could be an opportunity to thrill the crowd at the Barclays Center. While the Bucks are still adapting to playing with Damian Lillard and have yet to hit their stride, they remain rightful favorites due to their offensive firepower. However, the Nets have been in excellent form and were competitive against the undefeated Celtics on Saturday. Despite the Bucks being the stronger team and in better health, a blowout road win is not out of the question. The Nets, while missing Nick Claxton and Cameron Johnson, are 5-0-1 against the spread this season, and many of their games have been closely contested, aided by their hot shooting from beyond the arc. So the Brooklyn Nets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Milwaukee enters this game ranked in the top 10 in terms of tempo, whereas the Nets are around the league average with 100 possessions per game. The Bucks find themselves in the bottom 10 in defensive rating. The Nets, on the other hand, fall in the lower third of the NBA's defensive rating rankings. Expect a high-scoring affair on Monday night. Milwaukee has managed to score at least 110 points in each of their games this season, while the Nets average 116 points per game, ranking 8th in the NBA. The Bucks' defensive vulnerabilities align with the areas where the Nets excel. Milwaukee ranks as the NBA's worst team in fast break points allowed per game, conceding 20 points. In contrast, Brooklyn stands 3rd in the league in fast break points per game at 20.7. Additionally, the Nets excel in making 3-pointers, averaging 15.5 per game, while the Bucks allow an average of 13.8 3-pointers per game. With both teams averaging a combined 115 points scored and 117 points allowed per game, it's set to be an explosive showdown at Barclays Center. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Miami Heat. On Monday, the Miami Heat will host the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers are coming off a loss against the Orlando Magic, while the Heat managed to fend off a strong fourth quarter from the Washington Wizards. The Los Angeles Lakers have had an even start to the season, with 3 wins and 3 losses. They are looking to bounce back after a disappointing 120-101 road loss to the Orlando Magic on Saturday. Anthony Davis led the Lakers with 28 points and 13 rebounds, shooting 10 of 15 from the field. LeBron James contributed 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists, and Austin Reeves added 20 points on 7 of 1-1 shooting. As a team, the Lakers shot 44% from the field and 8 of 30 from beyond the 3-point line. They struggled to match the Magic's intensity right from the start and faced an uphill battle after being outscored 39-25 in the first quarter. D'Angelo Russell had a forgettable night, going 4 of 17 from the field and 1 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line. In contrast, the Miami Heat have been searching for consistency this season. However, they will be feeling more optimistic after ending a 4-game losing streak with a 121-114 win over the Washington Wizards on Friday. Tyler Herro led the team with 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. Jimmy Butler added 29 points, shooting 7 of 11 from the field, while Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson each scored 18 points. The Heat shot a scorching 60% from the field and 13 of 27 from beyond the three-point line. They limited the Wizards to just 20 points in the third quarter, taking the lead at halftime and eventually building a 25-point advantage in the third quarter. The Lakers continue to be short-handed, with Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, and Gabe Vincent sidelined. The Heat are still missing R.J. Hampton and Caleb Martin. The Los Angeles Lakers have struggled in their 3 road games, and their overall defensive effort has been subpar. In contrast, the Miami Heat typically perform at their best when playing at home. The Heat also tend to elevate their game against respected opponents, and their challenge is usually against weaker teams. So the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While the Heat usually prefer a slow pace of play, the Lakers are expected to push the tempo as they rank among the fastest road teams in the NBA. Despite the difference in tempo, the Lakers should find opportunities to score against the Heat's inconsistent defense. Additionally, Miami is one of the top 3-point shooting teams in the league and will face a Lakers defense that ranks in the bottom 10 in defending the perimeter. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.